Have you ever wanted to talk to a foreigner but didn't know what to say? You see them, you feel curious, you want to say hello, but your mind goes blank.
Yes, that feeling is very common. You're not alone. Many English learners feel nervous when they want to start a conversation. But today, we will help you change that.
Welcome back. Today, we will talk about something very practical and very useful. How to make foreign friends. And more importantly, how to start a conversation in English.
We will give you simple English sentences. Easy to remember, easy to use. You can try them today.
Before we begin, let us ask you something. Have you ever tried to talk to a foreigner before? What happened? Did you feel nervous? Please think about it.
You can also write your answer in the comments. We really want to know your experience.
Now, let's start with something important. Why is it so hard to talk to strangers?
The answer is fear. Fear of making mistakes, fear of being embarrassed, fear of not understanding.
Yes, fear means you feel worried or afraid. But here is the truth. Most people are kind. Most people are happy when you talk to them.
Especially if you are learning English. People understand. They will not laugh at you. They will try to help you.
So the first step is not English. The first step is courage. Courage means you try, even if you feel afraid.
Now, let's talk about real conversation starters. A conversation starter is a sentence you use to begin talking.
The first and easiest one is simple. Just say, "Hi, how are you?"
Yes, this is very basic, but very powerful. Say it with a smile. Smile is very important.
Good. Speaking out loud is very important. Let's move to the second conversation starter. This one is very natural. You can say, "Where are you from?" Let me give you an example. Imagine you are in a coffee shop. You see someone sitting next to you.
You can say, "Hi, how are you?" And maybe add, "Is this seat taken?"
Is this seat taken means, can I sit here?
If they say no, you can sit down. Then the conversation can continue.
Now I want to ask you, can you say this sentence out loud? Hi, how are you? Try it now. This is a great question. People like to talk about their country. For example, you say, "Hi, where are you from?"
They may say, "I'm from Canada."
Then you can say, "Oh, I've always wanted to visit Canada."
Even if you have not, it is okay. It keeps the conversation going.
Conversation means talking with another person.
Let me tell you a short story. A student named Lily was very shy. Shy means quiet and nervous with people.
One day she was traveling. She saw a foreign girl in a park.
Lily felt nervous, but she remembered one sentence. "Where are you from?"
She walked slowly and asked, "Hi, where are you from?"
The girl smiled and said, "I'm from Australia."
Then they talked for 20 minutes. They even added each other on social media.
All from one simple question.
Now let's check. Are you understanding so far? Are the sentences clear?
If something is not clear, please write your question in the comments.
Let's continue. The third conversation starter is about the situation.
Situation means where you are or what is happening around you.
For example, if you are in a cafe, you can say, This coffee is really good.
Or, this place is very nice.
This is called making a comment. A comment is something you say about what you see or feel.
Comments are great because they are natural.
Imagine you are in a class. You can say, "This class is interesting."
Or, this teacher is very funny.
The other person will usually respond. Then you can continue talking.
Let me give you another example. A man named Kevin was at the airport.
He sat next to a foreign traveler.
Kevin said, "This airport is very busy today."
The traveler said, "Yes, it's always busy here."
Then they started talking about travel. Very simple.
Kevin did not use difficult English, just simple words.
That is the key. Simple English works.
Now, let's move to another useful starter. You can ask for help.
Yes, asking for help is very natural.
For example, "Excuse me, can you help me?"
Or, "Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to this place?"
"Excuse me" is very polite. It shows respect.
People usually respond kindly when you are polite.
Let's do a quick check. Can you repeat after me? "Excuse me, can you help me?"
Good. Practice speaking.
Now, after they help you, you can continue the conversation.
You can say, "Thank you. By the way, where are you from?"
By the way means you want to add something new.
This is how a conversation grows.
Let's talk about another useful idea. Compliments.
Compliments are nice things you say about someone.
For example, "I like your bag."
Or, "Your English is very good."
People love compliments. It makes them feel happy.
But be sincere. Sincere means honest and real.
Let me share a story. Anna saw a foreign woman with a beautiful hat.
Anna said, "I love your hat."
The woman smiled and said, "Thank you."
Then they started talking about fashion and shopping.
Again, a simple sentence started a conversation.
Now, I want to ask you, do you feel more confident now?
Which sentence do you like most? "Hi, how are you?" Or, "Where are you from?"
Or maybe, "I like your bag."
Tell us in the comments.
Let's continue with one more important idea. Asking follow-up questions.
Follow-up means you ask more questions after the first one. For example, if someone says, "I'm from France," you can ask, "What is it like there?"
Or, "Do you like living there?"
This shows interest. Interest means you care and want to know more.
People like it when you show interest.
Another example, if someone says, "I am traveling,"
You can ask, "Where are you going?"
or "How long will you stay?"
These questions keep the conversation alive.
Alive means continuing, not stopping.
Let's do a quick review.
First, say something simple, like, "Hi, how are you?"
Second, ask, "Where are you from?"
Third, talk about the situation.
Fourth, ask for help politely.
Fifth, give a compliment.
Sixth, ask follow-up questions.
These are your tools. Tools help you do something.
You now have the tools to start a conversation.
But remember, practice is important.
Practice means doing something again and again.
You can practice with friends. You can practice alone.
Yes, even talking to yourself helps.
Try speaking in front of a mirror.
Or record your voice.
Now let's slow down and think again.
What is stopping you from speaking?
Is it fear?
Is it lack of confidence?
Confidence means believing you can do it.
You do not need perfect English.
You just need to try.
Mistakes are okay.
Mistakes help you learn.
Every conversation makes you better.
Step by step.
Word by word.
Remember, foreigners are just people. They feel shy too. They feel lonely too. When you start a conversation, you are giving them a gift. You are offering them human connection. Most people will be very happy that you said hello.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of English Today 77. We hope these simple conversation starters help you feel more confident. Now, we want you to practice. Tomorrow, try using just one of these phrases. Say hello to someone new.
Yes, take that first step. We believe in you. Before you go, we have one final request. Please write a comment below and tell us which of the 5 strategies is your favorite. Which one feels easiest for you to try? We read every single comment, and we love replying to our listeners.
If you have any questions about the English phrases we used today, please put your questions in the comments. We are always happy to explain difficult words. If you found this podcast helpful, please click the like button. Liking the video helps the algorithm share our lessons with other English learners around the world.
And please do not forget to subscribe to English Today 77. When you subscribe, you join our wonderful community of learners. We publish new podcasts regularly to help you improve your listening, your vocabulary, and your spoken English.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. You are doing a fantastic job investing in your education. Keep practicing, keep listening, and keep smiling. Have a wonderful day and happy friend making. See you next time on English Today 77.